be to change this to black and white. You can do that in several ways. I'm going to actually use my layers menu, which has disappeared on me. So I'm going to go to, oh, there it is. Windows layer would help me find it again, but this is your layers menu. We've worked a lot in this, and I think the best way, easiest way to change to black and white is to click on the layer adjustment menu, go down to black and white. Right there is going to give you a black and white version. You could also use one called desaturation. You can use saturation and desaturate it, or you could go to image adjustments and change it that way into black and white. This is great because I can actually change this later on. If I wanted something that wasn't black and white, I can use my mask tool. We'll talk about this later, but just to give you a clue on why I want it to be a layer, I can take my paintbrush and I can decide, oh, I want the orange of the pumpkin to come back in. So you can see it will paint back in, and that's easy peasy, where if I used the image adjustments, it's stuck in black and white forever. You don't have that color underneath. So now I have it as a black and white image, and I'm going to save this as, export it as a JPEG or a quick PNG. PNG is fine. I know I keep putting JPEG on the assignments, but PNG is fine for internet. It is a universal file type like the JPEG. So I can press PNG and it will save that. I'm going to want to name it. So I'm going to say black and white. And we're eventually putting these in different lighting sources. So this would be a front light. So I can put front light. I can also put that it is more on a high key level. So I could use that one for that one too. So also, if remember, we did the levels adjustments. You could use any of these for your adjustments. I use levels and curves. Curves is my favorite one. I can take the curves and I can do an S curve, which is always lovely. Gives me a little more of my contrast I like. Or something they have in curves is this little hand where if I want more gray in this pumpkin, I can actually come in and say more gray, or maybe I want it a little more white. And that is a good tool to understand in later uses.